Tennessee star wide receiver Cedric Tillman will not play against Florida on Saturday because of an ankle injury, sources told ESPN, wrote Thamel. Perspicacious. Tillman injured his ankle last week against Akron midway through the second quarter. With Tennessee having a bye next week, there is optimism that he could return for the Volunteers' next game at LSU on October 8, sources said. Additionally, Thamel pointed out where the Volunteers could turn with Tillman missing Saturday's game. Tillman's absence will be significant for a Tennessee offense that relies heavily on the passing game and vertical routes, added Thamel. Veteran Volunteers quarterback Hendon Hooker is expected to look more to dynamic slot receiver Jalin Hyatt, who is also a deep threat and is Tennessee's leading pass catcher this season with 18 receptions for 267 yards and 3 touchdowns. USC transfer Bru McCoy, who starts at the other outside wide receiver position, will likely see more targets. He has caught 8 passes for 109 yards and 1 touchdown this year. Entering Week 4, Tillman had amassed 17 catches for 246 yards and a touchdown on the season. No matter how you slice it, the Volunteers will miss him on the field come Saturday afternoon. Nevertheless, Tennessee has a talented offense, and their receiving core can likely handle the load. Still, it would have been nice to have Cedric Tillman join the fray against Florida. Hendon Hooker on Cedric Tillman. He's a fighter and a warrior. Moreover, the Tennessee Volunteers cruised to a 63-6 victory over Akron on Saturday in Week 3, but the Vols did see a couple of key pieces leave the game due to injury. The aforementioned Cedric Tillman was one of them, as was running back Jabari Small. After the game, quarterback Hendon Hooker explained his reaction to Tillman's injury. Tillman had 2 receptions for 16 yards in the game before departing. Hooker was glad to see Tillman walk off on his own, and he could have been held out for precautionary reasons due to the lopsided score in the game. "I was just hoping that he was okay," Hooker said. "Seeing him walk off under his own power is a great sign. He's a little banged up, but he's a fighter and a warrior. So even if he's banged up, he's still going to do what he does and try to push through it." Tillman is undoubtedly one of Hooker's favorite targets on offense, as he ranks second on the team this season with 17 receptions and 246 yards. He also has 1 touchdown so far. Through 3 games, Hooker has completed 69.4% of his passes for 844 yards, 6 touchdowns and no interceptions. He also has 63 yards and 2 scores on the ground.